Hello friends, Tony here, welcome back. Now in this video, let's assign roles to the user when we create and when we update, and then also assign permission to roles. For that, we're going to use a checkbox, and here I have opened the Spatie-Vue. And we need to install first the component, so I'm going to copy this command, npx Spatie-Vue at latest add checkbox. And I'm going to open the terminal and paste that in. And next we can use that like this. So import and use or full we have here. So add a checkbox and then a grid, a label, and something like this. So let's come here and go to users, create first. And we need to import the checkbox. Also we need the roles, all the roles. So let's open the user controller. And inside the create, we need to get all the roles and assign here. Yeah, roles all. We need to import that. So role, okay. And now let's go. Also, let's do the same thing on the edit. User load roles. Also here roles all, and here we say user all. We say user with the roles get. I think we're okay. On the store now, where the check. Yeah, we can say user assign roles. So let's go to user store. We have name, email, and a password. Let's add also roles. It's not going to be required. Roles is going to be nullable and array. And roles exists, not role ID, I'm going to say role name. And the same thing we can do also on the, let's update the user update request, add roles. And now on the update, we say user validated and user sync roles passing the request roles. I think we are good here. Now let's open the create, set the users. So let's define first, define props roles. And yeah, we need to import the role type. And then we can scroll down when we have a confirm password. Let's add the div and label for roles and the div class, okay. V for role in roles, key role ID, checkbox. ID, role ID value is going to be role name. Yeah, we need also to add a name to be roles, and roles is going to be an array. Let's say role name, also the label. And yeah, we can save, display the errors, pass in the name. And we have something like this. Yeah, we display, but the checkbox we need to import because we haven't imported the checkbox. No. So let's import the checkbox from the components UI checkbox. And also here the ID is going to be name. And yeah, now we have checkboxes here. So let's create a user and let's assign user role. Create the account. Okay. And you can see now we have displayed here the object. So let's open the index inside the users. We'll get the user, and here when we have a role, yeah, we say user roles instead of something like this, or we can display like this. And now we have user. We can add also this one inside the span or badge. Yeah, we have a badge and yeah, let's use that, and let's say class bg green text white. And now we have something like this. Okay, so we can go and create another user. add to, and now we have user and admin. Let's see now the update. The same thing we are going to do also on the update. So let's go to create and copy this, open the edit.view inside the users. And also here we have the user and also roles, which is going to be a type of role. And why we have this, we can import here the user, okay. And then when we have a password, after the password we can add this. We can save and let's go and say edit. Yeah, now we need to import a checkbox. And now we have them, but the problem now is if I click to this one, which has the user and the admin, we need to check that. So we can say default values, checked, user roles include the username. Come here and I'm going to create resources. So artisan, make a resource. And I'm going to make resource first, the user resource. The same thing we have done also on the React. And it's created successfully. Let's do also the same for role resource. The same for permission. And we can do also the task. Task resource. I think we are good. And now let's open the user resource. Okay. And return here the ID, name, email, and roles. Roles resource collection. This one loaded roles. Very good. ID, name, email. Let's add also the email verified. Yes. And created and updated that. I think we are good. Role resource, this one loaded. Now let's open the role resource. Also here we have to update this to display the ID, name, also the guard name, and also I want the permissions. It's going to be permission resource, this one loaded permission, and come here and save. Let's open the permission resource. In the permission now we just going to add an array with ID, name, guard name, and let's open the task resource also and make some changes. So I did title description, we don't have the is completed, created and updated that. Okay. I think we need to open also the index.d.ts, and we have user has roles, role ID, name, guard name, and also here we need to add permissions. In the permission nothing. Here we are okay. Okay. Inside the user controller now on the create, instead of returning roles, role all, we're going to say role resource collection and import that. Passing the role all here. Also on the users, we say user with roles get, we can say user collection, user resource collection, and import that with roles, user with roles get. Okay. We need to open the app service provider, and on the boot, I'm going to say JSON resource without wrapping, and we need to import. And first let's check. Yeah, everything works correctly here. Okay. On the user controller, on the create, we say roles, role resource. Okay. On the edit, user load roles, we can leave it like this, or because we created the role resource, we can say new user resource and also your role resource collection. Update. Okay. Yeah, we are good. Let's save it and let's go to the create now. Let's go to edit first. Instead of checked, I think we need to say default value. Yeah. And yeah, here it is, because if you go here, you can see we have a default value to be true. If inside the user roles, we have name as this role name, it's going to be checked. So if I go to this one, which has only the user, we can see only the user. And we can go to this one and assign the user, update. Now this has a user, this one also user, and this one also user. And yeah, let's remove the admin from here. Okay, so now we assigned roles. The user, let's do the same thing for permission to roles. So we can copy this and open the edit inside the roles. Scroll down when we have before the button, we can say something like this. We have defined props for role, and also here we need permissions. Okay. Permission type. We need to open now the role controller. And here, instead of role all, we can say role resource. Collection, passing the role all, then create. We need to add permissions. Okay, permission resource. Let's import that one. And let's import also the permission model from Spatie. Next is the add here role, new role resource role, load permissions, and then permission. Okay. Also on the render, on the here, instead of role all, we can say role with permissions. Get. Okay, next is on the store, we say role create and then role sync permission. Very good. Edit. Okay, update. Also here we say sync permission, and let's see on the browser we added permission. Okay, permissions. Then here now we have to say permissions, not roles. I think we are okay. Also here permissions. Yeah, let's go to roles here and edit. We have permissions. I think we don't have any permission. Yeah, let's create permissions. Okay, now if I go to roles, edit, we have here 3 permissions. Just we need to import the, let's open just the edit inside the roles. Okay, so import the checkbox from OI checkbox. And now, yeah, we have permissions. Okay. Let's say I want to assign the view any tasks. Update. Yeah, we redirect back. We need also to display the inside the index. Here, let's add another one for permissions, and let's add a span v for permission in role permissions. Display the permission name. And now we have a permission view any tasks. We can add also here a bat, and let's say I want to add a class. BG blue. And now, yeah, we have this permission. This one is going to have a create permission. Yeah, it's good. Now when we create, let's do the same thing. So let's copy this, open the create inside the roles. We need to define permissions here. Const props, define props permission to be a permission type. Yes, import that, and then we need to scroll down, paste that in, label permission, before permission, and we are going to remove this default value. And I'm going to save, and let's see now. Yeah, we need to import the checkbox from the UI checkbox and come here. Okay, let's create let's name it test. It's going to be a web, and I'm going to assign 3 permissions here. And inside the controller now, let's see in the role controller, create the role first, pass in the request validated. Yeah, here now we have permissions which syntax this. And for that, on the role controller, instead of this, we can add only the guard name and naming guard name, and here and then request input permissions, or yeah, change all of that. So input permission or an empty array, and also here input name and input guard name. Store. Here we have permission ID, but this is going to be a permission name. And let's do the same thing on the update, because this is going to look for permission ID. And here we don't have. So let's add them like this. And let's try test web assign, and now we have something like this. We can remove, and we can remove again. Okay friends, so that's it all about this video, what I wanted to show you. Now in the next video we are going to work with tasks to protect tasks based on the user permission. If you like such videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, share with your friends, and see you in the next one.